Ho ho ho! It is not Christmas, but it is a Christmas season, and I'm going to be reading a Christmas themed book for the holidays. So today we're going to be reading Good Spirits by B.K Borison. This is, honestly, it looks like he's like a devil, but he's actually like the ghost of like Christmas past. And with it being the holiday season, I gotta read a holiday book. Come on. If you're looking forward to the holidays, definitely go ahead and subscribe because it's the most wonderful time of the year, my friends. So, from my understanding, the Good Spirits book is about the ghost of Christmas past. And every single year, he has this assignment to go to a person, like the Scrooge idea, and make them realize that their actions have consequences and they need to embrace, the magic of Christmas. And so when he is assigned to our other main character, who's, let me check what her name is, Harriet. When he's assigned to Harriet, it's very bizarre because she isn't the usual person that he tries to help. She's kind, she's thoughtful, and she's pretty much like the embodiment of Christmas. So he's like, what the heck? And she's like, what the heck? But it seems as they go through her past together, they start to realize that they're actually kind of connected in a way. And that's all I know. So definitely a romance. It's going to be going on, like you can tell by the cover. And yeah, I'm really excited. So without further ado, let's just crack this cozy little book open. Oh, but wait! We know the drill. Wait. This has a dust cover, and that needs to come off before I can read the book. So let me just clip my little mic in so we can open this. Wait. I feel like I can just like clip it in my hair. It's actually probably better like this. Okay. Okay. Da-da-da. So I'm going to guess that the book is mainly blue with a red spine. So let's find out. Oh, and of course it's going to have the book of the month like stamp on it. Oh, wow. Okay. Not what I expected, but it is Christmas colors, so it's forgiven. Oops. It is forgiven. I'm going to take this off my face now. It's Christmas colors, so it's forgiven despite being a bit jarring when you take a blue cover off and underneath it is red and green, but we will forgive it this time. So let's read the book for real. So I'm a little bit more than 100 pages into Good Spirits, and here are my thoughts so far. I'm enjoying this book way more than I thought I would. Like, I knew I was going to like it. Obviously, I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't think I was going to like it, but it's really captivating, and it's just like, it's really, really well written. And it's cozy too. Like, it really does feel like Christmas has been distilled into a book, and it's fun because it's like the story with Scrooge. I can't remember the actual name of it. I keep thinking of Night. No, that's a different movie. What's the name of the Scrooge movie? It's just called Scrooge. There's like an actual story about Scrooge that I can't remember at the moment. But it's fun because with Scrooge, he was like, this grumpy, mean old guy. But what's different is that our character isn't grumpy or mean. She's like just chronically good. She's just so good, and she puts everybody above herself, and it's just so selfless and kind and sweet. And so she also just loves Christmas, and so she's just like, she's got like candy canes in her pockets, like she's quirky and fun, and she's just like a ball of sunshine. And so this book is really fun because you get this ball of sunshine who has to go through these memories, and it's like really bizarre because they don't know why do they have to go through her memories, right? Like usually this is done for like really bad people, and all we've really seen are just like memories of her not doing anything bad at all. And so I'm kind of wondering, like, maybe it's not even about her, maybe it's about like her parents, and maybe there was like some kind of mix up or something, and it's like her parents should be the ones who are being haunted by the ghost of Christmas past. But like, I don't know, because like she doesn't seem like a bad person at all. Or maybe it's that maybe she's too good of a person that she needs to learn to be a little bit selfish at times and stand up for herself. I don't know, but it's really fun. And then we're introduced to the male lead, Nolan, and he is the ghost of Christmas past. And it's actually really fun too because like there's so much lore in this world and like this whole like society of different types of ghosts and stuff. So he's not the only ghost of Christmas Past. There's hundreds of them, and there's like a bunch of other ghosts of sorts, but he's in like the holiday department kind of area. So he's been doing this for like over 100 years, just like finding really despicable people as like his assignment of the year, showing them their past, and then once they're ready, he moves them on to the ghost of Christmas present. So that's fun. And he's equally as confused because he's like, wait, she's not a bad person. I don't know what's going on here. And like, they got some cute chemistry going on, and it's just like, ooh. And like, they had this one scene where they were both like covered in jam, stuck in a closet. It sounds really weird out of context, but like, it was just really nice. It was a really good scene. And like some real wacky things happen in this book, and it just works. It just works. You get like the quirky littleness, you get the magic of Christmas, and you get these two characters who are slowly falling for each other. But like he's a ghost. So is this technically a paranormal romance? I guess. But yeah, having a really great time with this book, and I'm really excited to continue to read it. So I'm going to continue to read it as one does, and I will update you around the halfway mark. So I will see you then. So I'm definitely more than halfway through Good Spirits. And this book is just like everything I didn't know that I needed in my life. I'm absolutely obsessed with just like the romance of this book and like the characters and discovering both of their backstories and stuff. It's just so good. And Harriet, I absolutely love Harriet. She is a wonderful, wonderful character. I would be best friends with her. I really love learning about just like who she is, as well as like kind of the mold that she was supposed to fit in as a kid, and like with her really strict parents, and then now we get to see who she is now, and like she's just a ray of sunshine, and I love her, and I just want to like let her know that she's loved. And then Nolan, we love, we love, we love a grumpy man. We love the grumpy sunshine vibe going on here. And also learning about him because he was human at one point, and when he passed away, he became the ghost of Christmas Past. And so it's really cool to be able to see how he used to be a human, and then now that he's a ghost, like kind of the differences and how he can't feel certain things, he can't taste certain things, it's hard for him to remember stuff as well. But like Harriet's like this ball of sunshine that makes him realize that he can still feel, and he just didn't know he could, and it's so cute. I'm having such a good time with this book. I can't believe how good it is, and like just how much fun it is and magical. I think it was a similar kind of expectations and kind of like outcome that I expected when I read How My Neighbor Stole Christmas last year, because I loved that book. Like it was way better than it should have been, and this book is given that same vibe, that it's way better than it should be, and I love that. I love that. Nothing makes me happier than just like a good book. And this one's just like, it's cozy and it's silly and it's heartbreaking and it's magical and it's like kind of sexy. Like, it's so good. I'm really enjoying this. I started this book today, by the way. So that kind of shows you just how much I'm enjoying this book. And I just don't want to put it down. And it's just everything I didn't know I needed in my life. So if you're watching this on Christmas Day, or it's way past Christmas, you should definitely read it during the snowy holidays because it's just really good. Also, it was A Christmas Carol that I was trying to think of with Scrooge. So that's what it was. This is like based loosely on like that story of A Christmas Carol with like the ghost of Christmas past and ghost of Christmas future and present and all that stuff. And it's so good. And Harriet's so good. I feel like I really relate with her character, to be honest, about like how you just care so much about other people and you want them to be happy at the expense of yourself, and how you feel like you have to change sometimes to make people care about you because you just don't fit. And I love that she's kind of like at the state where the book starts, like she's aware of this, and she's like, you know what, that's fine. Like, I don't fit, and obviously that's something that she deals with, but like she's not forcing herself to be somebody she isn't. And I find that really relatable because I felt like that for a very long time. So I'm like, you know what, like, because now like I'm past that as well, and I'm like, you know what, like I don't fit. I'm kind of weird. Oh well, it's just the way it is. I'll just be me. And Harriet is so sweet. I want to be Harriet when I grow up. I really like her, and I just think that she's so precious, and she's so good. So yeah, that's pretty much where we are at. So I'm going to continue to read this book, and I will update you when I finish it. So I will see you then with my final thoughts.
It's the most beautiful time of the year. Lights fill the streets, spreading so much cheer. I should be playing in the winter snow, but I'ma be under the mistletoe. I don't wanna miss out on the holiday, but I can't stop staring at your face. I should be playing in the winter snow, but I'ma be under the mistletoe. With you, shawty, with you.
Last night I finished reading Good Spirits. This book was, I don't understand how this book was just like so good. Like, you don't think a book like this is going to be so good, but this book was so good. You have this like kind of time travel aspect, and that's always just been like, I've got a soft spot for that, I think, because it's like you see these two different timelines with these people who never would have met because they don't live in the same timeline, but they do in this case because he's a ghost, and she gets to learn about his past, and he gets to learn about her past. And it's just like, it's so good because you see these characters who just like, ah, you know what I mean? Harriet's character is absolutely adorable. She wears her heart on her sleeve, and she's just the bubbly, just kind of sunshine incarnate. And I love that about her. And it's really interesting to follow her because she lives her authentic life, whereas her family has always been trying to fit her into this mold, make her something she isn't, force her to be more like sterile and less herself. And so that's something that she's always struggled with, and she's never really felt like she's fit properly anywhere. And so it's just like, she's just such a relatable, lovable character that when you follow her along and you watch as she watches her past, and then the way that the ghost of Christmas Past, aka Nolan, kind of helps her confront it and face a lot of her fears and really just like stand up for herself. I think it's just like so good. Her character development is amazing. And then Nolan, same with him. He's such a grump. And like, as a ghost, he's lost a lot about like what made him human. And then meeting Harriet and going through her past, he kind of is like, you know what, like, I'm starting to kind of understand stuff again. I'm starting to feel stuff again. Like, they're just perfect for each other. They're such a good contrast too, because he's like grumpy and, you know, kind of sad, and then she is just like sunshine, and she's been through her hardships, but she doesn't let that pull her down. And so like they just work so well together. And I love how much he loves her hair. I just thought it was just so cute. He's just obsessed with her golden curly hair, something that's always just been something that her family always hated about her. And so like he just loves it. And I love how much he loves her and how much she loves him. And the ending of this book was just really good. And the pacing of the book, really everything about this book was just like so good. It hit all the marks for me, which is like, you have compelling characters, you have an interesting universe, it's entertaining, it's paced well, and it has its mixes of predictability and unpredictability, and of course written well. For like a Christmas book, this is just like really high quality, and I'm really excited because this is like number one in this kind of universe. I don't suspect that the second one, this is called the Ghosted series, will be about these two characters. I think it's just going to be in that same universe, but I'm really intrigued because it's like this whole working force of different ghosts who have different ghost jobs and stuff. And like, I think that that's really cool, and I would love to explore more about that, especially like they're talking about the Grim Reapers, and there was like a Grim Reaper who just disappeared suddenly, and that was never resolved for us as the readers. It's just something that's happening in the world as we're following our stories. So I wonder if we're going to learn more about the Grim Reaper kind of aspect of stuff as well. But yeah, it's really good. And it's like funny and it's like silly and serious at the same time. Like she's found an incredible mix of like that just kind of magical, fun, Christmassy, cozy vibes while telling just like a compelling story about two people falling in love. And it's really good. And I can't believe how much I liked this. So today we are going to be awarding Good Spirits a total of 5 stars. I think I'm shocked, to be honest. Like, I didn't expect this at all to be a 5-star book. I expected this to be a 3.5, just then fun and cozy to read during the holidays. And to be honest, I'm not even really a Christmas person. I'm a Halloween girly. And so the fact that this book was just so good, it's what that other book that I read wanted to be, Our Infinite Fates or something. This is what that book wanted to be. And this was just so good. Love that transcends time. And it's just like a wonderful love story, and I definitely recommend it. I'm just like shocked about how much I liked it. So the next book that I'm going to be reading is The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Ali Carter. This is the pick for my works book club, so want to read this, especially because like when I'm recording this, it is December 22nd, so I want to make sure I read my Christmas books before Christmas. Obviously, like you can read them whenever you want, but for me, I'm like, I want to read them before Christmas. So that is what I'll be doing. This is what I'll be reading next. So if you're interested in watching me read The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year or any other book that happens to be on my never ending TBR, I did buy a nice collection of books in my most recent book haul. So that's fun. I'll obviously be reading some of those at some point as well. So if any of those books sounds interesting to you, definitely go ahead and subscribe because you don't want to miss out on book reviews, my friends. So thank you so much. And with that, I'm going to wish you warm wishes and fish kisses, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.